But today we look at something called ability. Called what?
Ability.
For you to remain appointed, you must work on your ability. You must work on your what?
Ability.
Ability is how you do things. And ability starts with your emotions. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Your physical being, how you exercise your body. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Your mind, how you develop your mind. You cannot keep on forgetting things. Then your spirit. Did you hear how I started from? Emo?
Yes, sir.
Then I talk about your physical. You must take care of your physical body. You must stay fit to do the work. You can't be tired. Then your mind. Then your spirit. Then if you affect your spirit, you come affect again your mind. Then your body, then your emo. Are you able to do something? That's why I sent you to driving school. I don't know if you remember how to drive or you forgot. You got your driving license. Till now, you and Pastor Andrew are just finishing. Till now. So that's a spirit delay. Over 1 year, sir. Over 1 year. You finished your driving school a long time ago. 1 year, man. When did you go something?
6, 7.
Before that 7 months, so you had finished driving school the previous year. You're looking for money to pay for that thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. When did you go for the exams? It was around November. November which year? 2024 or 2023? So the only two were going for exams. And the time it was around November. Before Zion. And that time we had an event. In Gong. And you went and slept there. One year, sir. You want me to keep on telling you more information? The Spirit of God influences our mind, then makes our body strong, then emotions are stable. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Ability. What are you able to do? That's the question. Even if I've appointed you, what are you able to do? Jesus says, make them sit in what? Down. In groups, okay? But before he made them sit, the Bible says, Jesus was asked, how can I feed these people? There were two groups of people. Philip knew that how many people were there. Are we clear? And he was a planner. But Peter knew who had the fish and the 2 loaves. These are two different people with different abilities. What Master can do is not what Joel can do. What Joel can do is not what Lekolo can do. What Lekolo can do is what Peter can do. What Peter can do is not what Patrick can do. And what Patrick can do, Master cannot do it. What is your ability? What are you able to do? And the Bible talks about able men. About what? So even if you are appointed and they don't see your ability, your appointment also is useless. Peter was brave. One thing I can tell you, Peter in the Bible was a brave man. He would never fear. Even when John was cut his head, he never stopped. He did the work. You imagine standing here, then sure, you see Pastor Marcus' head has gone. Will you keep on coming preaching? Yeah? Come on, you do me and then Maxwell is brave enough to take the knife. Say later. Come on, bring it. Some of you, one small thing will make you laugh. You say, ooh. That's why these people were banned. Are we clear? Yes. And they see they were. They were threatened, Peter, and they never were afraid. And Second 4 tells us these ways were threatened. Are we clear? Yes. And the only thing they ask God is God give us boldness. They say we're not leaving it. They were nailed upside down. Ability. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Ability. What are you able to do? Even if I appoint you, Maxwell, what is your ability that if I see you, I say this is only Maxwell can do it? This ability of Maxwell is outstanding. Are we clear?
Yes.
So if I need to make any changes on around that area, it's only Maxwell I can take there. For example, we are building the church. I want us to do a construction. Who among you do you think I can send? You know how to build. No, you didn't know your answer. I said who. You must look at your ability. In case I need to teach, I need some training to be done. Who among you can I say? Did you see how you are? You must know. So when I chose you, I appointed you, there's some ability I saw, but your ability needs to be refined. When I chose you, that's what I'm telling you, take courses. You're not taking any courses now, I don't know what you're doing. I told you learn mechanics. We will have cars, who will be servicing them? Know about construction. You have Pastor Dickens. You have never sat with him and asked him, how do you build? Have you ever sat down with Kagalia online? How design houses? How do they draw houses? How do they build? You are not being useful part of them. Music, I told you expose yourself. You are still singing the normal songs people are singing here. Have you secretary to look at music schools? What is the codes? How do you teach music? How is the difference between the worship in church and the worship in the secular? Are we clear? Because then I'm telling you, I don't want a concert here. Is it true? Yes. He should have it out in the back of his mind. He doesn't want any concert. He wants you to worship God. So how do I go? The Lekolo is very good in taking care of things. I just noticed that. He can take care of things. So if I need anyone, someone to take care of anything, I think I'll send to the Lekolo. I've seen how he is taking care of the things down there. I was just discussing that with Pastor Angel. I was like, yeah, he's good. You can protect it with Arabika. At a hunger. And make sure it goes well. You're good. You can teach. You're a natural teacher. Are we clear? Max is very good in following. He can teach you how to follow, how to obey. He's a, what do you call it? Duplicator. You know people duplicate? Yes. He doesn't talk, but he will duplicate exactly the same thing. So if you tell him it's not that, he will be surprised. What do you mean it's not that? So if I need to teach loyalty in any church, I think I'll teach him. Send him. But the question is, what is Maxwell reading to make sure his loyalty grows? Are we clear? What are you reading to make sure your teaching ability grows? What are you reading to make sure that you can take care of one things for us? So that when after Peter's built, we send you to take care of those things that are in me. As you have been taking care of the things, we prepare the teacher to come and teach. Is it true? As the teacher doesn't teach now, we can now tell the man to tell you how to follow. This is how you follow after we have been taught. This is how you follow. Then after there's no how to follow, now we can send him now to build on the music. Are we clear? Yes, sir. How to build on the worship. But do you know your ability? Do you know ability? For me, one ability God has given me is my brain. I don't struggle. I just don't struggle. It is natural. You see, even how I depend on Max's things. That's how I am. You tell me, don't forget, that you think I'll forget. My friend, I will tell you exactly. Even I'll tell you what you are wearing. I got for you socks. Why are you giving the socks for your necklace?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you were not wearing socks.
I was.
Was those palms that were looking different?
Yes, sir.
You removed those shoes, eh?
Yes, sir.
Give me that. This is for a woman. So what's your ability? God says after you appoint them, look for them those who have ability. So all of you are seated here, you cannot help me in this work if you don't know what you are able to. So if I give Lekolo, take care of that land, till it. For example, I send this somewhere and now we have already bought the place. I want to take care of this thing. He has to work on his ability. Are we clear? So if he starts reading things, you understand? Or he will become irrelevant. What is the best way to teach? How many days have you watched the best way to teach? What are the teaching practices must you have? Because you're not here to serve yourself. You're here to serve the one who appointed you. Are you understanding about? Yes. Peter, you can't be seated here. You don't know about cars. Mommy's car will come there. What have you checked? You can't just sit here. Are we talking about? Yes. You can online classes, you can go. You should have formed a friend with a garage person. You say, Daddy, on this day I will be going there to refresh myself. Are we clear? Yes. Because I need to serve the ministry. How will I be building? We don't want you to build work badly. Are we clear? Yes. To teach me at your cost because you want to be of value to the ministry. Are you understanding about? Yes. Because if you don't do that, there's nowhere you can send you. Because at the end of the day, when we get a place, so we need to build a church.
Yes.
Do we need to build a church?
Yes.
So we need to train the people. So we need to make people follow. Am I saying the truth?
Yes.
Oh, this is my son? Then, how will it happen? How will it happen if you don't know your ability? Pastor Dika is very good at reading materials. Very good. If I give him something to read, I will not have a problem with his reading. He will come with a very good, interesting reason. Pastor is very good in communication. If I need anything communicated and anything done the way I want it done, Pastor Henry, I'll call him. Pastor Henry will make sure the thing is done. I'm telling you, takosana live. Pastor Henry can be very tough. Naweza kasirika naye mkosana naye vibaya sana. I'm telling you the truth. Hata kumbembeleza. Atakwambia hapana, sikuambia hivyo. He will do it. His ability is that. What's your ability that will make sure you have that idea? Do you know your abilities? How have you enhanced your ability, Maxwell? How have you enhanced it? What do you know that without you, we cannot do it? Or you will be useless? Because I say not everyone is not about prayer, is it true? So I can give a young girl to lead prayers there, is it true?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can lead a young girl to do what? And you sit down and look at you, is it true?
Yes.
So let me ask, when you are seated down, what are you adding to me? Did you see that? So Max, you and you are sitting down in the service, you should be thinking like this is what we should teach about, because I think there's something we're not learning. Are we clear? We are starting Bible school, discipleship class. I forgot. You teach them how to teach them. Now how do we do it? How do we do it if you don't know your ability? It will be busy, you will be finishing training, then a few minutes people come here. Just see how we maintain everything. All that we are teaching, they call and wrote it. Where did I get to do that? So that is ministry. That is what?
Ministry.
That is ministry. That's why it is equipping of the saints. I'll come to that later. But right now I'm talking about ability. Are we clear?
Yes.
Exodus chapter 24. Exodus chapter 24. Sorry, chapter 18, from verse 24. Exodus chapter 18, verse 24. What are you able to do? And the ability is based on how you improve on it. Are we clear? Don't be old school. Stop using yesterday's knowledge for today. You will never go anywhere. Did you hear that say? Can you write that down? Don't use yesterday's knowledge for today. You're not going anywhere. And Maxwell are very creative. This room, you should have created it very well. I think I'm not just put in time. Very creative man. My boy, what happened? Really, just come up and say that this is a design. I think you should do this way. Very creative man. What's your ability? You do not use yesterday's knowledge for today. Are we clear? That's what will help you improve. Are we clear? It will help you do what? Improve. If you keep on using yesterday's knowledge, you will not go far. Do not use yesterday's knowledge for today. Do not. Mark my words. Every time you use yesterday's knowledge, you won't go far. You don't write dates, right? I'm so surprised. That's what we're working. The first thing about a good leader puts dates. Yeah? John and dog. Huh? Always put dates. Never work without putting a date. Are you in Exodus chapter 18? From verse 24? Have your seats, please. Exodus chapter 18, verse 24. Joel asked you to read for us today. So can we together?
Thank you, sir, for the privilege. Exodus 18 verse 24 it says, So Moses gave heed to the voice of his father-in-law and did all that he had said.
So his father is the first one who recommended him. Are we clear? For you to solve this problem, this is what you should do. Are we clear? Continue, verse 25.
Moses choose able men.
Underline the word able men. Able what? Because they look at the ability. This person should not be a nuisance to us. Hakuna kitu anaongezea kwa hii huduma. Hakuna kitu anaongezea kabisa. Able men out of all Israel. Continue.
And made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, of hundreds, of fifties, and of tens.
Did you see that? There are those who are given rulers of what? Thousands. Some of what?
Hundreds,
Some of?
fifties,
Some of what?
tens.
Tens. You can be given 10 people to lead. Well, continue. What did they do when they were given that? Verse 26.
And they judged the people at all times.
All seasons. Are we clear?
Hard cases they brought to Moses, but any small matter they decided themselves.
Only hard cases they brought to me. Hard cases they brought to Moses. Now remember there's an order there. Is it true? Are we clear? Are we seeing there's an order there? And also are we realizing, in all that, we are realizing also there's one important thing that these people know who they are. They were appointed. Are we clear? So they cannot try to solve the hard cases by themselves. They took it to Moses. Continue.
Verse 27 saying, Then Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way to his own.
So what is your ability? You can't be here for your point of view and I don't see value. What are you able about? If now I want to plant anywhere in the church compound, I said Patrick, say go buy plants there. If we buy some board, because we do plants, I know that. He said, apart from that doing music, I want you to plant that place. Make sure it's green. We have enough trees, enough grass. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
So you're everyone according to their ability. The more ability you have, the more important you become. The more what? But if you have no ability, how can we help you? What is your ability? How is your ability helping the church? What's your ability? Leviticus 27 verse 8. Leviticus 27 verse 8. Are you in Leviticus? What does it say?
Leviticus 27 verse 8 says, And if a man is too poor to pay your valuation, then he shall bring the person before the priest. And the priest shall value him according to the ability of him who vowed. The priest shall value him.
You understand? We are looking at this based on ability. At the end of the day, don't sit here and you don't add value to me. Are we clear?
Yes.
I told Patrick, you don't know music, my friend. You have a long way to go. Are we clear? But Patrick can show me he knows music based on his ability of going the extra mile. Are we clear? Improving himself. Doing what? It's so much. Because he's thinking about the other churches. Now I will be here. When he go to Samburu, there's how they sing. They don't sing like us here. Have you ever been there? So I'm wondering when you get there, what will you say? When you go to Cumberland, there's how they will be seen. When you go to Garissa, there's how they will be seen. But you see, at the end of the day, for you to fit in all that, you must know music. You must know what? So he must develop that ability. He cannot be seated here and saying, I have nothing to do. Like I was telling you, after all this training, I think someone should be given a work schedule. You should know what you should be working on. Peter by now should be telling me that this service of this car should not take it anywhere. Because the cars are coming. Are we clear? He should be reading about construction. Do a small certificate to improve himself in construction, in mechanics. Are we clear? Yes. So when we start building, he has some information. What is your ability? Nehemiah chapter 5 verse 8. You cannot save the church if you don't work on your ability. All of you must work on your what? Ability. The quality of anything that comes out of that pulpit is all about your abilities, you guys. Maxwell painted for me the pots. His creative nature is there. He will sit down and I remember the first Holy Communion table is one who made it for me. Are we clear? Yeah. His ability, he has that ability. But he needs to improve, so he should go for creative courses. Are we clear? Do his woodwork the way you wanted to learn it. Are we clear? Yeah, but I cannot tell you to do it. That's why I say you have 24 hours. Why are you working from 8 to 5? Why are you working from 8 to 5? Why? Joel, you are good in IT. Why should you not upgrade yourself? Right now, as I'm talking to you, our mother is going back to school. Are we clear? Can we clap for Jesus for that? I'm so happy. She's gone back, she's joining Catholic University. She just sent me a message that she's already paid. That's schooling. Why are we doing these things? To improve ourselves. Are we clear? To do what? If you are a member, you just think as a pastor, your work is to preach and pray there and improve on your ability, you will not be useful to the order. You will not be useful to the mandate. Are we clear? Yes. You will not be. Lokolo can study about animals for me. Are we clear? I say mimi nitajua mambo ya wanyama. About storekeeping, about management. Are we clear? So anything we put in his hand, he can manage for us. Anajua hiyo iko na faida hapa. I was impressed. They kept their offering with their wife and they never lost it. Can we clap for them? That's all. It's so touching. Yet even if they went through problems, they did not touch the money of God. That's a quality most people don't have. Are we clear together about? Yeah. What is your ability? That's why I say we should go to school, improve ourselves. We should do what? And do what? And I'm not the one who's supposed to tell you to do that. You should think of doing that. You should do what? Think of doing that. Nehemiah chapter 5 verse 8. What does it say?
Just after the previous Nehemiah 5 verse 8. And say to them, we as far as we are able.
As far as you are what?
We are able.
We as far we are able. As far as you are able. Any church that is not progressing is because they are not ability seen in the pulpit. And that's why not all of you may be in the pulpit every Sunday. Are we clear? Or every Thursday. As much I'm there, obviously you know go up. Is it true? But what do you do the rest of the day? When you are here Monday to Monday, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are getting money. Your work is just to pay rent and eat everything. Why don't you take that money, put it somewhere aside and start educating yourself? You always have reasons. It's all about ability. Continue. He says what?
He says, have bought back our Jewish brethren who have been sold to the nations, but you even sell your brethren that they may be sold to us. They were silent and could not find a word to say.
He said, according to ability, we remove those who are taken to captivity. But you sold the ones you had. Look at that. You are using ability to save people. Are we clear? You see how the church is beautiful. People are liking it. Is it true? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's ability. That's what God has given me. That's how I will think about issues. Are we clear? But there's someone who will do it. Peter, if I tell Peter to do it, Peter will do it to it. Are we clear? If I tell Max I want this one, Max will tell me, hey daddy, you see like the pose. When you're done the pose, he told me, can we paint it green? His creative nature just came out. Are we clear? It is just natural. What is your ability? What are you adding to this church? You are here Monday to Monday. That's why I don't understand when you say you cannot be in the office. Do you know why you report here Monday to Monday? Not to pray only, not to preach only. Just to remove it, like leaving at 5 o'clock. Where are you going? Peter, now you should think, how do I improve on my skill for mechanics? How do I improve on my construction ability? No, nikianza kujenga isikote na najenga vibaya. Are we clear? It's you to think, Peter. It's you to think. When you do that, I will have more faith in you. But you see, if I need to hire someone, then Peter is useless. Is it true? I'm asking the truth. Yes. If I need to hire someone for music to teach them music, you are not useful. If I need to teach someone to teach other people, you're not what? If I need to bring people to manage people, he's not useful. If I need to bring someone to give me creative ideas, he's not what? Matthew 25, verse 15. And then I'll give you the last scripture. Just to show you, ability is critical. You must work on your ability. You must do what? Work on it. Pastor Dickens has done many exams. Pastor Henry doing it. They are adding value. Always adding value. They are not the same way I found them. They have improved themselves. Improve themselves. How are you improving yourself? Umekaa hapa. You are just seated. Days are going. You should have a plan. Joel was saying, by this year, every money I get, I will save this amount. By the end of the year, I start a short course. Are we clear? To improve myself. Ukipenda kukula sana na starehe, you won't go anywhere. It's about ability. What value are you adding? And when the ability increases, obviously, no one will pay you no more. Are we clear? We reward you better. Is it true? But why should I reward you so much and there's nothing you are bringing on the table? If Peter can take care of my car and do all the constructions, do I need to pay another mechanic? So he's the one I'll pay. I'm asking the truth. Mommy's car hosepipe has been vibrating. Have you heard it? It's not about ability. But I'll take it to a mechanic somewhere there, give him money, make the body, do all, and he's here. What's happening? Then you say, why am I left alone? You are left because you're not improving your ability. When you improve his ability on the music here, I will not leave you and say, now this guy is adding value to us. I appointed him, but he has increased his ability. His output is more than the appointment. We don't pay people. We don't reward people with good money because you want to be given. No. Kuna mtu anasema salary ni pesa ngapi? No. Stop salary. Are we clear? Add your value. Add your what? Add your value. Matthew 25 verse 15.
To one he gave 5 talents.
To one he gave what?
5 talents.
To another?
To another 2.
To another?
To another 1.
Everyone according to what?
To his ability.
What you are given is according to your what? Maxwell must go school, go to the next level. He should not just say, I want the Bel Air. Are we clear? He must do it. And he tells me, Daddy, every furniture in this ministry is on my hand. That man is of value. Is it true?
Yes.
Because what is stopping him right now? What is stopping him? Nothing. He just needs to manage himself. That's why I ask every one of you, when you get money, do you have a budget? Some of you don't even have a budget. You eat everything. Yes. You eat everything. You're busy sending money at home. Yet you forget yourself. I'm telling you, you will stay in the same position for long. Because remember, I told you yesterday, some other people will be appointed. Make sure that other people who are appointed do not replace you. Mark my words, they will be appointed. And they are coming. May they not find you that you have not grown. There's one thing permanent in this world called change. Called what? So since you are appointed, what is your be? Are you understand what I'm saying? What can you give to the church? Ask yourself, improve yourself that even one day you can write a check of $1 million. Amen? Amen. But how can you write even a check for $1 million if you are the one who's waiting for the church to bless you? It's ability problem. It's ability what? It's ability problem. Look at Ekirapa. Her ability has helped the church with everything around here. And I told you, learn. I don't know how far you went with that. There's a reason I'm saying all that. Right now we are paying someone to do the logos. Yet you are here. It's not because you are not improving your ability. Why should I now feel like this? You should be given more. And yet if I look at you, there's no ability. You're adding on the table. You are just saying one day. You have what you do, you have an idea of what you have to do, but you're not improving your ability. Acts chapter 11 verse 29, the last scripture I'm giving you for today. What's your ability?
Acts 11 verse 29 says, and the disciples determined, everyone according to his ability, to send relief to the brethren.
Who sent the relief? The disciple? You as a year, as my disciple, what have you given to this church? If I say we need to buy something in Samburu, how much can you give? You are the one who always looks like you're the one who needs money. What do you have to offer? What can you give to the church? Right now we're having a scenario in Samburu. Our brother here, Pastor Lekolo, said he will give his land. The one he's getting. Are we clear? Till we are set? We are settled. What can you give, Peter? What can you give us as a church? Or you are here with a mentality, what can they give me? Then you will never improve on your ability. Are we clear? You never improve on your what? What can you give us? The disciples sent relief. Do you know what is relief? You see how these people donate food? How they bring trucks and give food? That's what they do. When you improve your ability over Christmas, you pastors can organize a big thing here. You are seated here, daddy has money. You improve on your ability. I've improved on my ability. That's why I have whatever I have. Yes. If you improve your ability, the church will pastor, people will honor you. Are we clear? People will bless you. You see this basket that came yesterday? It was my idea. How I wanted it done. The way I use my brain, I use my ability to do, and I read. I improve I sharpen my brain because I know that's the gift God has given me. I sharpen my intelligence. You can't beat me on that easily. Yeah, I can't. I know how to reason. I know how to think. And I can sit all day thinking with a pen and a paper, not doing anything. My ability is very good. What's your ability? You can do animation. By now you should be coming up with programs for us for children to watch. Are we clear? From the sermons we have. That's how improving your ability. Come with a small channel. Most people say watching, and the people will come and ask who came out. I say, one Pastor Joel, is it true? Then they say, come in, can you introduce me to our church to help us? I say, yes. And they will pay you. You will come here and say, Daddy, I was given a check of $500,000. I'll give the church 400,000. Are we clear? But because you are given a platform by a man of God. That's how they were called from ministry to ministry. You are seated just here. Seated. You're not adding value. If they ask me who's my mechanic, I tell them one of my pastors is my mechanic. Are we clear? Hey, he makes your car very good. I say, yes, he knows about painting. He knows about everything. Buffering. He knows everything. He can replace even your window. They say, can I introduce you to him? How many cars will you have to service? Did you understand what I'm saying? So you don't really need to be paid in ministry. You're the one supposed to pay back the ministry. Are we clear? Because you have been given opportunity to build on your bill. Think of it. You are not supposed to be paid from the church. You're supposed to be paying the church for giving the opportunity. That's why he told them, carry no bag, carry nothing. Are we clear? As you go to those houses, they will bless you. There's an ability you carry. So you see, that's what I'm saying, Joel. You can't be sleeping though you're sleeping. You can't. If you know what you're doing here. You build the church in a way, anyone who looks at you say, wow, who did this thing? Phone calls will start ringing. And I say, oh, I know one guy. One of my pastors is the one who did this thing. I say, can you send him away? I say, yes, why not? I said, Joel, there's someone who needs your help. Go. Salome has been trying to help this church here, setting up their media team. Now the church is watching our services. An effect of Salome. You, what have you done that you can say people can gather? If we send Patrick Samburu to start teaching music, can he bring all the youth there to be coming to church because of music? Because we'll buy drum sets, we'll buy keyboard, we'll buy everything. Is it true? But what is his ability? Because a keyboard without ability is useless. Are we clear? Yeah. We want to move away from this gifting and talent thing. We want to come to ability. What God has given you and now using it for the kingdom. Because all the order has been set. He may not buy instruments, I can buy instruments or everything. Are we clear? But his ability now can create room for him. Are we clear? Yes. Then you hear when they're organizing a big convention, they say, please, can you send us one of your pastors? We need him. And I say, yes, I'll see how his schedule is. And I say, do you have a reward system for him? They say, yes, we will honor him. When he goes there, he gets a check of $1 million. He can, so his property is gone. All the problems are gone. Is it true? But why are you not improving? It's because you're not focusing on your B. You're using yesterday's knowledge for today. No one used yesterday's knowledge for today and going to anywhere. Are we clear? That's why we read every day. We work every day. Every day is an opportunity to improve yourself. If someone comes to my face, they say, look at the furniture that I have. I don't need to buy furniture as much Maxwell is there. I don't need to import. And they say, who made this chair for you? I say, oh. Pastor Maxwell is the one who made this thing. Long time ago. He's the one who made it. He's not weak. Maybe when you're in clean shirt. The creative abilities in him. How are you using it? So that when you go to the pulpit there, they say, that is our pastor. That pastor knows how to do it. Paul was a fisherman. Paul was a tent maker, sorry. He used to make tents. Are we clear? Peter was a fisherman. Luke was a doctor. Matthew was a tax collector. Everyone had the ability. Philip was an event planner. You, what is your ability? What are you adding to the ministry? That's when Jesus wanted to feed the baskets. What did they get the baskets for? You must have ability. We want to set up Samburu right now. When we get a place we build, we put the screens. They need to stream the service from here for Zion up to there. The youth conference from here up to there instead of them coming. But you must use your ability. Is it true? What are you adding on this table? And if you give to the church, you give to the church. Are we clear? No one charges the church. You never charge the church. Now, anyone who charges the church is cursed. Let's tell them that. Am I speaking?
Yes, sir.
So Moses appointed them based on their ability, not based on anything. And all of you in this room have an ability. All of you. All of you have a what? How are you using it for us? How are you using it for the advancement of the kingdom? How can you say that this church is this place because of you? How can you say that? Anything that comes to, I call Pastor Dickens. His ability is there. Always available. Henry, on my phones, buy anything. You can't say, says this one, this one. His ability. What is your ability? As you are seated here. What are you gifted with? How can God multiply you? Patrick should not think about going to a studio. He should develop his ability to attend the studio, people come to him. Are we clear? What's the quality of music here? Where are we? Stop blaming choir. It is you as a leader. Because the pastor says the pace. The pastor says the what? You are here the whole week. You are not reading. You can't just learn by playing keyboard. You must go behind the document. Read. Are we clear? Look at different genres, cultures. How can you combine it? How can you improve it? How can you improve whatever is there? And if you don't know your ability, let me tell you the truth, after some time you'll be very irrelevant. Because we don't need you to lead prayers. There are people who can lead prayer. You're not the only one who can preach. I can come there and stand and preach. So Pastor Dickens is there. Pastor Henry is there. So they can preach. So what is your value? What's your value? Your ability. I like that. Your ability. Unaweza fanya hivi. Because as much as you are appointed, that's why I told you they are appointed that the ones who makes people desire. When you work on your ability, they say, since that man became a pastor, he has become different. That man has improved himself. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah. That man nowadays can do things that I've never thought he could do. Because you have all these hours. You guys, 5 o'clock, you are running home. I don't know what you're going to do at all. You're going to sleep. What do you usually go to do? To wash clothes. To wash clothes. You wash clothes every day. Hey. You're also supposed to be hitting early. Hitting early. Working on your ability, studying. The money you get end of the month, don't eat it all. Save it, because we will not educate you. You will educate yourself. If you can't educate yourself, we will leave you behind there. Are we clear? Because who's paying for my school fees? Who's paying mommy's school fees? We already told you. Plan yourself. Plan yourself accordingly. Is it true? Because if you choose to save this all year, by next year you'll be in school. Is it true? No stress with school fees. Is it true? And that's why we have a policy. Wait and see when you're doing evaluation. They will ask you, and the pastors will ask you, since you came this year, what have you done to improve yourself? Let me tell you, every time they find you've not done anything, that's the way you'll be let go. And there's nothing I'll do about it. There's nothing I'll do about it. I'm not lying to you. You have a big opportunity right now. You can use it. A very big window. Like this. The window is so big. Because church is the only thing that grows. Are we clear? And if it grows, it grows with you. If it grows what? So ask your neighbor, what's your ability? Or you are just here? What do your neighbors say? Or they don't know? I said, what are you doing with your ability? Let us look at those questions that you need to discuss. Number one, what is my ability? Or our abilities? Are we clear? What is my ability or abilities? How am I improving my ability? How am I improving my ability? How am I improving my ability? How has my ability helped the church to grow? And then how will I want my abilities to make the church grow? There's some things I should not pay for as much as Peter. Are we clear?
Yes.
There's some things I should not what?
Yes.
Because I have Peter. The first time we came here, the men who were here, Washington, what was the name of that guy? Benedict, Simon, are the ones who helped us came up with the first temporary structure, and you're there. Is it true? You remember those sticks that we're using now as a pole? You remember? Although they didn't do a good job because of failure of study, we realized that later. And we were talking with Oliver, we realized these people do their work, but they have not studied their work. And when I started asking them some questions, I realized they don't know their job. Wanajua tuki ile akifanya manual, najua kupiga mabati, najua no, that's not how work is supposed to be done. Are we clear? It's so low. And I don't want people who do shoddy jobs. That's me. You must study your job. You must study. These abilities are very critical, guys. And if you don't go and develop your ability, I will ask myself, even if he's my pastor in this region, I don't believe that church will grow there because he has no ability. Yes, but if he has ability, we know he can grow that place. Is it true? So if I send Patrick to lead that church there, I know musically that church will improve. Are we clear? They will what? By the time I rotate again, I send Maxwell in the same place where he was, it will not be about music. The music there is another level. So he's preaching, but he can get time to go teach these people. This is how you do music. This is how you sing. This is how and he can show them my courses are this ones. I have certificate here. I have. You understand? Don't telling people that no. That is fakeness. Are we clear? That is too much fakeness. We don't want that. I have certificates of my own. So I'm talking to you, there are things I have. So what's your ability, guys? For Moses to make you lead 10 people, you must have an ability. 50 people, you must have what? 100 people? 1,000 people? Because the church will keep on growing. This one will not say like this. It will keep on what? When it keeps on growing, there's an ability Maxwell will reach if he has not grown. The mission. The church grows based on the ability of the leader. You go further and further. You see right now people are sending each other here, say, go to that church, go to that church. So the day we put signboards, what will happen here? Yeah, but when they come, they must find the ability. Jola knows that if I tell him you teach people in the discipleship class, we would have a problem. Are we clear? If I tell Sendiko Samburu teach people, so it means when we send Joel to a station, we make sure the discipleship class has been done, everything has been done. Are we clear? Yes. It's all about ability, guys. What's your ability? So guys, are we able to work on our abilities? Peter, you know unafua amke sasa. Usiseme umekaa hapa. You should be thinking. What's your ability, guys? You see, even mommy has done a lot of, last year mommy did a lot of papers, exams. The reason I do that is because I know the church needs to grow. Are we clear? And Maxwell, if you don't improve on yourself, the church will not grow. Are we clear? We will have people, but they are not grow. Remember, we are here to raise up people. So what do you want to do with this church? Lekolo nikikuachia kanisa pale. Ni nini hiyo itasimama apart from your preaching? Are we clear? What will stand out apart from your what? Do you think we should do something about this? Do you think so?
Yes.
Can we grow up and just realize that we need to do something about this? Yeah, Patrick.
Yes.
So you can't use yesterday's knowledge for?
Today.
Are we in agreement about that?
Yes.
Usiache kuniambia unajua nini ulisomea siku gani hiyo? Usiniambie kitu ulisomea 2 years ago, 1 year ago or 2 days ago. Hiyo ni saidi. Are we clear? Yeah. So if anyone asks me, pastor asks me, hey daddy, how did you come with the green pot? Say, that's Maxwell. Actually, I say, hey, but then Maxwell is. Just because just say, hey, but then Maxwell. You know, it is just natural. We know, yeah, so we want to see that more of you, Maxwell. Are we clear? But you need to improve yourself. Build on your ability, or you will not be useful. You will not be useful. Learn building. Learn how to do plumbing. How to fix tiles. Learn. Usiseme tu unaweza fanya. I know you can do it because that's your ability. Are we clear? And we cannot be the same. And there's no day we will be the same. So when I send Peter somewhere, I know there's a construction going on. Are we clear? He will preach the word and make sure the construction goes on. Mafundo atamdanganya. Are we clear? He's saving from me. If I put him with the Lekolo, I know Lekolo is there to keep my management. Hakuna kitu tutapotea. Lekolo will tell you hapana inaribika, hapana msitumie imaribu. Hii mfanye vizuri hivi. Management. Hii inafaa izae. I was talking about the donkey had a change of weather. He was not feeling well. And I was just talking to Collins about it this week. I told me, Daddy, don't worry about it. Lekolo told us it was just weather. I told him, you see, akurukia tununue dawa. Kwanza aliangalia kitu kabla conclude. Are we clear? It's an ability to manage. It's a gift you have. If you use it well, God can take you far. So you see, that's how we will grow as a church.